test today and the hearing continues tomorrow morning.
Yes. Well, absolutely, Tanvi, a big breaking news. Remember, this is an extraordinary hearing because the Supreme Court has thrown open its gates on Sunday. We are seeing the presence of stalwarts locking horns inside the courtroom. And clearly, the Supreme Court wanting to balance both sides, as it were. And remember, Mukul Rohtgi pressing before the Supreme Court, what is the urgency for the court to sit on a Sunday when a government has already been installed in the state? And he essentially wanted for the Supreme Court to issue notices to all the respondents or the parties from the office of the governor to the Ministry of Home Affairs to Devendra Fadnavis and also Ajit Pawar. And subsequent to their replies coming in, he wanted for the Supreme Court to conduct hearing. But Tanvi, the other side wanted a floor test immediately. And of course, as we know, no floor test, no immediate floor test has been ordered thus far by the Supreme Court. Today, the matter now has been kept pending for tomorrow. But there's a catch here. All the parties need to file in their responses before the court time begins, Tanvi, which is 10:30 a.m. Before that, all the sides' replies need to come on board. And subsequent to that, the Supreme Court will conduct further hearing tomorrow. So matter stands adjourned for tomorrow. No immediate floor test as was being sought for by Mr. Sibal and Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi. But at the same time, Mukul Rohtgi pressing for a little more time has found favor, but not to the extent of the time that Mukul ideally would have wanted, which was the 4 days time period and window, Tanvi. This has now been kept pending for tomorrow, by which time the governor, Devendra Fadnavis, the Ministry of Home Affairs, and also Ajit Pawar, because he's named as a respondent in the writ petition, they need to file their responses to the petition, which has been in a combined manner filed by the NCP Congress and the Shiv Sena, who have pressed for an immediate floor test. So much so, Tanvi, that Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi has today submitted as to how the purported signatures collected by Ajit Pawar are all fake and bogus.